What if I told you you could actually track all your calories, making sure that your diet goes as smoothly and as easily as possible? Hello people, and welcome back to Jon Sheppard Fitness. Today is another video to help you with your diets, and today I am talking about using this thing here, yes, your mobile phone, to track your own calories. If you are on a diet, you really need to track your calories. Doing it in your head, yes, if you're experienced enough and you've been doing it for many years and you're pretty good at it, fair enough. But a lot of people will struggle to actually manage tracking their calories in their head, and you do actually forget to actually add the little things, which is why usually you're always above your calories and you don't actually see results, and actually you maybe be putting on weight. Today I'm going to be telling you how to actually track your calories easy by using your phone and using a simple app called Myfitnesspal. If you haven't heard of it, Myfitnesspal is an easy app that helps you track your daily calories, take out all the hard work, and puts it in one simple app. So to be successful in a diet, you need to track your calories. The more precise, the more accurate you are with them calories, the better results you're going to get. And it's better than eyeballing or trying to remember what you've eaten throughout the day. So what you need is just a phone, that is it, and downloading an app called Myfitnesspal. Myfitnesspal helps you track your calories every single day, tracks every bit of food. The database on this app is full of foods from all over the world, and also it doesn't just break down your calories, it breaks down all your nutrients like your proteins, fats, carbs, even fibers, sodium, your iron, your vitamins. It does every single nutrient you can think of, and if you actually update it and actually pay for it, it does so much even more. Even does your steps for you if you want to. So today I'm going to show you how to actually use the app. A lot of you probably are watching this and probably know it. You've probably used it, or you'll use something different. This is the one I use. This is the one when I'm cutting or I'm on a diet or even bulking. It's not just for diets, it's for any sort of diet you're on. So if you want to maintain, if you want to get a certain percentage in protein, fats, carbs, you can actually put on this app what percentage of fats, carbs, proteins. If you're on something like a keto diet, you can actually put the fats high on this app, and you can put the percentage on what you want. So if you want to have 70% of your diet as fats, or 60, you can do that. If you are on a high carb diet, you can change the percentage higher on the carbs, and the same with the protein. It is very, very simple. You can even put on a weekly target where it will tell you that you've hit your goal and you are doing great. Basically, this app will save you not only hours trying to figure out what you've eaten, but it will help you lose weight by using an app which takes a matter of seconds to use. What you got to do is obviously download the app. It's free, so you don't have to worry. It's both on Android and Apple, so there's no reason why you cannot use it. And you just have to put in your details at the start. Put in your weight if you want to. You don't have to put in details like that if you don't want to. You can just use it as a tracker for your calories, and it usually tells you what sort of goal you want. If you want to lose weight, build muscle, but personally myself, obviously I want to just use it for the calories, because that's the reason why I'm using it, just for the calories, so I know what calories I'm eating, and I can actually have something right in front of my face and say, yeah, I've got so and so calories left, I've got to eat 50 more grams of protein, and that's all. And then that is all you need to do. It'll tell you. You don't have to worry about, oh my god, have I eaten that? I don't know. I've got no proof. I haven't written it down. And that's when dieting becomes more difficult. So with an app like this, it makes it so much easier to get to your goals, whether you're losing weight, bulking up, or even just staying the same weight as you want to. So after you've sorted what calories you're on, obviously you need to check out what your maintenance is, if obviously you're bulking, cutting, or whatever. I did a video about that. It's on the links at the end and up the screen up there now. So go and check that on if you want to know what your maintenance level is. That is basically telling you what you eat in a day to stay the weight you are. Obviously, if you want to lose weight, you lower the calories from your maintenance. If you want to be in a surplus and put on weight, you actually just put on a few more calories, 200-300, depending on how heavy the bulk you want to do. So this is the main page that I use. This is where you add your food. As you can see in the corner, you have a menu bar where you can scroll and you can actually put in what meals you've already used, like I have, and you choose the meals, basically what you've already had. Usually when you are dieting, pretty much the same meals will be used most of the time, like I do. You will be eating chicken, you will be having rice, so on and so on. But if you do have a new meal or a new ingredient you are adding in this menu, you can scan it by the barcode actually on the food, and it will come up with how much protein, calories, and so on and so on. Just be aware that you've got to make sure that you actually add the right amount of food. You do not want to put on the whole amount of that packaging if you're only having like half of it. And that's very simple to do. You can just arrange it in the actual menu and it'll tell you different options where you can add it as per gram, and then you basically add 100 to it, so that's 100 grams, and then it'll calculate the actual percentage of the calories, the proteins, and so on and so on. Then you just press OK and it will come onto your menu, and that will be part of your daily calories. You do this with each meal, and at the end, at the top, and at the end, it'll say at the top where you are on your calories, if you're lower or you've gone above, if you're hitting the targets of each protein, and that is it. There is not much more else to say about this actual app. It is very, very simple to use. I've been using it for about 4 years. I don't really tend to use it when I'm bulking because you're a bit more free when you're actually trying to put on weight, but when you are definitely losing weight or trying to cut a bit, it is essential to use one of these. This will help you lose weight. If you've got your calories set out and you've got everything sorted, this is the only tool you need to make sure you hit them calories every single day. You hit your micronutrients and everything is basically there for you. It takes a matter of seconds to either put in the ingredients or scan it with the barcode, and there it is. And if you eat the same food day in, day out, it saves it for you. You can even add meal options where you've made up your own meals, and you can save it as a meal, and you can just find it in the menu and add it if you want to. This app will definitely keep you on track with your diet. The one thing I need to tell you about, the only fault I would say, is if you're looking for food and you don't scan it in with the barcode, there will be lots of options of that food. What you need to do is look for the one that's got a green tick by it, because that's the actual official one, or look for one where it's very, very similar to the back of the packet on the ingredients. This makes sure that you are getting the closest possible to the actual right ingredients. And another thing is, when it comes to like raw meat and that, make sure you weigh the meat and put it on here when it's cooked, because when you're buying raw meat, it tells you on the packaging the weight when it's raw. Don't do it before. Don't weigh it and put 200 grams in a pan, because it will probably end up being 150 grams. Just a little tip, because I know a lot of people, I've done it myself, where you've scanned it in and then you cook it and you're actually not hitting your protein levels because you're weighing the ingredients before, when you should be really weighing them after, when you're cooking meat especially. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a massive thumbs up. If you're still watching this now, thank you. if you've been watching my videos recently, I've had a few people who are personal trainers. My videos are here to help people. If you don't understand something in my video, there's no reason to try and make yourself more knowledgeable than myself, right? It doesn't mean that what I say is wrong. I would never put something on a camera to make myself look stupid. It's not stupid at all. Everything I have put on camera about the dieting parts and that, I've gone through myself, and also I do research. So everything I do say, yes, it is informational, but there is so many different ways of losing weight, doing a diet. No way is the perfect way. And if you have any questions about this video or any other videos, please comment down below. Like in every industry, there's good and bad. So all I'm trying to say is, sometimes when you hear advice off somebody just because they have got a qualification in a subject, it doesn't mean they are knowledgeable in that actual field, right? I've learned so much of people on YouTube who are actually known professionals who make millions a year from it, and also I have read books on numerous things. Just because you don't have a qualification in something, it doesn't mean you do not know what you're on about. Yes, if I was going to go into a certain particular thing, I wouldn't bother. You know, I'm not a doctor. I wouldn't go and advise you to do anything to do with doctoring, you know, anything to do with fixing a part of your body. Stretching, yes, I can do stretching, but I wouldn't advise listening to me if I was doing stretching. You know, basic movements, yes, I can do that. You know, basic exercises, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do strength exercises. I can do bodybuilding exercises. Am I a professional at it? No, but I do know certain things. That's why when you watch YouTube and watch people, you need to think whether are they actually giving me advice because they want to make money, or are they giving advice because it's just out of the goodness out of their heart. And that's what I do. I am doing this to help people like myself who are on a low income, especially at this time, right? Not all of us can afford a personal trainer. Not all of us can afford a nice gym. That's why I do these exercises for people who have got not much money basically and only got some resistance bags. This is why I do this advice, where you can eat stuff that you crave and you're not going to be like upset about it because you feel like you can't eat anything good because apparently eating bad stuff makes you fat. No, it doesn't. It's how much you eat that makes you fat. And people need to realise that when you're on a diet of any sort, it's not the food that makes you fat. It's the amount of food that makes you fat. My body has not really changed. You've never seen me go overly obese and really heavy and fat, but you've never seen me go really, really thin. It's because I have learned how to control my cravings, my diet, and if you actually saw what I eat, you'd be actually surprised how much bad stuff I eat, but I do it in a very controlled way.